Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation for a fully anticipated, full-proof review of Weller Foolproof Store Pick, folks. I am your King of Extreme, Phil, K.O.E., the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower. You can find me, of course, at K.O.E. Nation on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch, and I am joined this evening by my indomitable broadcast partner, the one, the only,
the fully loaded, non-COPPA-friendly, quadruple distilled, non-chill filter, Tony fucking G. Like, share, subscribe, and yes, I am fully ready for this foolproof bourbon from the Weller family.
Now, Tony, it's fair to say, are a bit of a proof snob.
I love me some hot shit.
Yeah, true. That is true.
I do.
No, hang on.
Not bad.
Now, this is a wheated with some heated in it because it's coming in at 114 proof.
Oh, it's a wheated bourbon?
Are you proud of yourself?
Actually, I wouldn't have blamed you if you gave me a little slap there.
God almighty. So, it's 114 proof. Now, you and me are like, well, wait a minute. WLW's got a few extra proof in there. What's going on here? But all right, you read the back of that while I get into the nose here.
William LaRue Weller developed his original bourbon recipe with wheat rather than rye, giving his bourbon a softer and smoother taste. This combined with the philosophy of honest whiskey at an honest price. Wish that still sung true. Sorry.
Well, it's true.
Helped propel his bourbon to its renowned status. Bottled at 114 proof, this bourbon foregoes chill filtration, leaving behind all of the naturally occurring
this
oils.
Smells way different from the 12-year.
From the aging process and preserving the full flavor of the bourbon. A whiskey that satisfies the demand of the whiskey enthusiast, honoring the man who made wheated bourbon legendary. And I'm not going to read the next one because we need to get into this before I do. Not a lot left.
Now, full disclosure, we just filmed the Weller 12-year video, and that nose is completely different.
Oh, I loved the 12 years nose. It was amazing.
But this is like...
This does tingle a little more, so obviously you can smell.
Well, I mean, it's so different.
This
like, I would have a hard time believing it was from the same distillery, let alone the same line. That's how different it is.
This has got more of a...
There's this thick wheat, there's a...
molasses syrup.
Yes, I was about to say a thick, like, molassesy, like... But the first thing my nose hit is the wheat.
Like, this reminds me of molasses syrup for pancakes. That's what this is. Bourbon balls. Have you ever had the dessert, the bourbon balls? Not rum balls, but bourbon balls.
Yep.
With the coated, like the crushed nuts coated on top of them. That's what this is reminding me.
Second, I thought that was like some new canned drink the kids are drinking now.
It will be. Yeah, it smells like molasses syrup and bourbon balls. Hopefully,
well, that's just awful.
Hopefully it tastes like that.
That molasses had spice in it.
Oh. Damn it, I had something and then a second wave hit me. There's I gotta go back in. Oh no.
That has so much cinnamon spice in it. Like, I don't know if Fireball has that much cinnamon spice in it. But I mean that in a good way. I'm not like insulting it, but like
I had something.
The second half of the palate is like Fireball, and it's so cinnamon.
It does. The finish is all cinnamon, but that initial flavor. Damn it! It was right there. I'm like, this is what this is, and now I lost it because of that finish. I'm trying to get it back.
And I'm with you. Where like on the front, there's something lightly sweet with like there's a texture there that reminds you of some kind of food, but you can't quite put your finger on it. So, this bourbon tickles your tongue in the way that certain
black licorice. There it is. There is a black licorice note.
You're right, and I was about to say, it tickles your tongue like a food item, but you can't quite put it in there.
It coats your palate like black licorice does. That's what it's doing to me. Because it was that first drink I took when I really got deep into it. And it was coating my tongue like black licorice. I'm like, that tastes like black licorice.
So
and then the cinnamon hit me, and I'm like, whoa.
So it starts off as licorice.
Mm-hmm.
And as our friends across the pond would say, licorice. I always like that. It sounds like you're talking about like Icarus or something. But
Well, that's how it's spelled.
I know. But here in the States, it's licorice. I don't know where the comes
Licorice.
from. Yeah.
Likrush.
USA. But, God, our buddies across the pond are just loving this.
Throw another shrimp on the barbie.
No, wrong. No, wrong area entirely. But anyways, I gotta agree with you though. Licorice and heavy cinnamon,
you wouldn't think that combination would be good,
but it is here.
But this is fantastic.
Because I was gonna be honest with you. If you told me licorice and heavy cinnamon, I'd be like,
yeah, you wouldn't sell me on that bottle with
now,
that flavor profile.
Now, this is actually a store pick. Single barrel select Warehouse K Rick 10 barrel 300. And it's bottled for Bourbon Street Wine and Spirits. A special secret Santa got this for me. You know who you are. And Tony and I have been trying to figure out if that's from New Orleans or New Jersey. It's a new something.
I'm positive there has to be a Bourbon Street Wine and Spirits in New Orleans.
Yeah, so we're like, okay, maybe it's a chain, or maybe we don't know. But regardless, it's from some place with the word "new" in it. Maybe New Jersey, maybe Newark, maybe New York, maybe New Mexico, maybe New Orleans. We don't know.
So there's not a lot of flavor profile here. It just says foregoing chill filtration may leave a small amount of sediment in the whiskey and cause it to appear cloudy at cold temperatures. But this is to be expected. Any particulates that may be observed are the result of the limited handling after aging. So I was hoping there'd be some.
Now I didn't see. I looked over the whole bottle when I got it, and I didn't see anything. So they did a very good job of getting out the particles that they were worried about. Because Tony, chill filtration, or as you like to call it, the devil's handiwork. What it does do is when you put ice in your drink, it still looks clear. Because whether we like it or not, we consume things, we eat and drink things with our eyes as much as we do our stomachs.
Oh, absolutely.
And so that's why certain scotches have caramel colorings. And are you looking up where this is from? Or are you looking?
No, I'm looking at the tasting notes.
Okay. Because.
Okay.
What do we got here?
So this is from the Buffalo Trace website. The tasting notes: having a nose of vanilla. Okay. Dark cherries and caramel. No, actually, no, that checks out.
The dark cherries,
the combination of those three.
The other two, I don't like. The caramel is molasses. It's just you are not going to convince me that is anything other than molasses. Okay?
It's the front door is vanilla, and then behind that are the dark cherries, I think. And yeah, caramel mixed in there somewhere, but that's on the nose. On the palate, there is a balance of caramel and toasted oak. Sure. The finish is said to be long, with notes of creme brulee and chocolate.
I'm guessing the fact that this is a store pick is one of the reasons it's going to be a little different from that. Because
I can see where there's a hint of chocolate on the finish, but it's mostly cinnamon spice. So I maybe dare say we have to get a standard bottle of full proof now.
Darn it! Shucks.
What a shame. Because now there's more science-y stuff.
We gotta science the science for science sake.
Damn it.
Okay?
Because when this happens.
Well, I mean, we have demonstrated a great example, Woodford Double Oak. The
Yes.
store picks
yes.
have almost an entire constellation of differences.
Yeah, I got to agree because the standard Woodford Double Oak
it's good.
It's good.
It's fine.
But those store picks,
yeah, that's next level stuff. And I think they do reserve a lot of their good stuff for the store picks now because
absolutely
they've got a good reputation. And I wonder if this is similar because the tasting notes you're getting on the website we're giving you the best reporting we can, because like, yeah, I could see the dark cherry, but no, that's molasses. You're absolutely correct. I refuse to I will not back down on this. Okay, so all right, now T, now we get to the really hard part.
Bring it.
The grading. For those who don't know, we grade this on a 5-star scale. 5 meaning you have to have it before you shuffle off this mortal coil. 0 meaning pass it on by. The K.O.E Nation has advised you well. We're going to grade this as a Buffalo Trace release, as a bourbon, as a whiskey, a cask-aged spirit, its shelving, and for those new to the show, the secret 6 question. So, Tony, as a Buffalo Trace release on a 5-star scale, what would you give this, sir?
4 1/4.
4 1/4.
Because the palette that I'm getting with this is not something I'd expect to like, and I really freaking like this. And the proof is just delish.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna give it 3.75 because there's a lot of good stuff that comes out of the B Trace.
Absolute.
So I really can't go any higher than that because it's just to thine own self be true. Now, as a bourbon.
As a bourbon, I'm gonna go 3.75 as a bourbon, because this is going to be, again.
And I knew that's exactly what you're going to give it, and that's exactly what I'm going to give it too.
Never mind my liking it. I'm grading it as a bourbon on a scale of how other people would like it, because, again, that palate that we're describing, that's not going to appeal to just everyone. And not everybody wants 114 proof in their neat drink, so this is going to turn some people off.
Okay, so it's 3.75. Now, let me ask you, just as a personal aside, on the Tony G scale, where does this sit?
Oh, much closer to a 5.
Okay, so all right, so this is right up your alley.
Yeah.
In terms of flavor, as you can tell, for me, the 12 is a lot closer to.
Yeah, no, I expected.
Wow. Now, as a cask-aged whiskey. Sorry.
I'm gonna give this a solid 4 as a whiskey, because this is something you can. Here we go again. Given the high proof, this is going to be versatile. This is something you can drink neat, obviously. This is something you could put over an ice ball. You could add water to this and open this up. This is going to be something you can enjoy this bottle neat or slightly diluted and really enjoy it differently every time. Or, God forbid, you could cocktail this. Don't, but you could.
Now you're going to hate me?
All right.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
It would be
okay. This would work with Dr. Pepper for the same reasons that Southern Comfort works with Dr. Pepper.
Okay, do not insult Dr. Pepper or this.
Southern Comfort and Dr. Pepper are one, and that's just a yin and yang of cocktails, all right? But yeah,
another day.
If you don't want sugar water and you want real whiskey, yeah, this would work. If you had an abundance of foolproof Wellers sitting around, sure, make a Dr. Pepper.
Now, I'll be honest, cask-aged spirits?
You don't have any idea how long this was aged.
That's why I'm going to stick with 3.75.
I'm going to agree, because, yeah, we don't know an age statement here, but the proof is high. But that doesn't mean that the aging was done just right. Like, it just means it's a higher proof.
This is excellent stuff, but for me, it's 3.75 the whole way through. I'm going to be honest. Okay. Like, from Buffalo Trace on down to Cask, it's just reliably 3.75. It doesn't quite break any of the 4-star markers, but excellent stuff nonetheless. Okay. Now, shelving.
Oh, top.
I'm going to say something almost Buffalo Trace sacrilegious here, but middle shelf. But yeah, like this one would sit on my middle shelf. I'll be honest. I could name a couple of weeded bourbons like Maker's Mark, Midnight Cream, Cherry on Top. Those are better, objectively, measurably better, in my opinion. That's just one example. Very interesting though. So yeah, this would be middle shelf for me.
Okay.
So Now, the secret 6th question, when this bottle runs empty, will I seek another one? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I paid almost $300 USD for this bottle. And the honest response I'm going to give is no. I would seek out a standard bottle.
Yeah.
Just to see how it stacks up against others to give a better report to you folks at home. But this particular store pick, interesting stuff. I can tell this is a lot more up your alley than it is mine.
I expected.
But yes, Weller Full Proof. I don't know if now, Tony, assuming, let's say $260, you have a chance to get it for $260.
If I could get it for under $3, I would be hard pressed to turn it down because I really like this. It would probably be an automatic buy. Yeah, at $200, I probably would automatic.
Okay, folks.
Because this is really great.
All right, well, T, anything else you'd like to say to the people at home?
There's a bit of a peanut finally now coming through that's really adjacent to a maker's mark.
You know, now that it's sat for a minute, there is some nuttiness coming through.
Yep.
To me, it's more adjacent to a Knob Creek.
I think this because
Knob Creek is nutty insanity.
You're right. And I think this is one you're gonna have to experiment a little bit with. Over ice, let it get sit. I think you're gonna come around to find this is a lot higher on the scale than you gave it credit for.
Maybe like once it's sat past the shoulder for a little while, maybe it'll get better. But well, no, it's just this one's just so up your alley.
Yeah,
12 was just so up my alley. Yeah. Weller does have whatever you need for whatever's the whiskey lover in your life.
Yeah, they've got a nice diverse line.
Yes. So, folks, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for joining us for this very special Spirits review of Weller Full Proof. The gift from my Secret Santa. You know who you are. Thank you. God bless every last one of you. I hope all of you make it back here to the K.O.E Nation on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Happy, healthy, much the wiser. God bless. Tony, take it away.
Hot proof.
See if it just smooths itself out.
Get back, tell you what I'll do. If I ever get back, I promise to refabricate you, raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost, we gotta take it down. Let you down slow, it's hard to survive.
Nice.
El Dorado. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see how that one went.
Yeah.